Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. Cloudy and windy, just the way we like it. Thank you so much, everyone, for 2 million views. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about that, what's been going on the last 2 months with the channel, what things I'm working on improving on, and what you can expect to happen over the next couple of months. First, I cannot emphasize how thankful I am to everybody for letting me hit 2 million views, for supporting me in a myriad of ways over the last 7 months. This has been an entirely new process for me, an entire career change. I knew nothing about streaming when I first began, and a lot of you guys have been here the entire time, and you've supported me the entire time as well. And I'm extremely grateful to all of you that I'm privileged enough to be here and, create these videos for you guys, and you actually care what I have to say. So thank you so much out there for whoever's watching this. I really can't be here without you, and it's amazing. It's changed my life. So thank you so much, guys. So what have I been doing over the last 2 months? Well, the last video I made, we talked about improvements I was making to the stream. We talked about process improvements. We talked about, investing in the community, continuing to grow the community, specifically focusing on the Discord. And we talked about, how I'm growing as an individual on the channel. So things you've seen happen tangibly. So that's going to be for every video that you've seen. We have new audio. So we have a new microphone. We have a audio mixer now. We have an intro, a transition, which the intro transition just released the last time we made one of these videos. We now have an outro. We have a primary music theme. We did a 6-month anniversary stream, which is probably the best moment that I've had of doing streaming and YouTubing. Hands down, it was one of the best things I've ever done, probably in my life. It was so much fun, and it was great. We've transitioned to dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. And, behind the lines, there's been a lot of stuff going on that you don't see. I've been part of different sponsorship deals. I have been part of, finishing my business license. I have a tax advisor now, and my tax advisor has been helping me with my bookkeeping. So I finally caught up on my bookkeeping, and I'm able to say that we're actually, as of September, we were profitable, right? And for those of you who have ever opened up your own business, you understand there is a lot of front-loaded costs that come with a business. So the moment that your business becomes profitable is usually the moment that you're able to pay off essentially what you've invested in the business, right? So a lot of people go and get $10,000 loans from a bank, start their business, and then they might be profitable, but they're paying off that $10,000 debt. So we can finally say that we are a profitable business, which is, for me, a really big deal. It's been a dream of mine to run a business, and, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it successfully. What other things are going on? What am I working on? What's the direction the channel is going? Last time I did this, I kind of talked about a channel vision, and I talked about continuing to invest in the community, and absolutely, I want to do all of that. However, I think one of the more important things that I left out is that I'm also honing my craft, and I want to make sure that I'm investing in myself as well. And that means we're learning new techniques, we're experimenting, we're innovating, and we're trying different styles of video. We're trying new things that people might not have expected, and we're learning from our mistakes. And mistakes are things that I make a lot of, and I want to see them as a learning opportunity. And I'm really thankful that all of you guys are able to stay here, watch me, and kind of go through these growing pains with me. And I'm really grateful to all of the other content creators out there because it's not all on my shoulders yet, right? You know, it's one thing if I were the only YouTuber out here. It's another thing to be able to say, you know, let's lean on Cabbage a little bit. Or, you know, I think a great example is with the controversy video. I was able to say, Cabbage did a great job explaining this. And, you know, this is the first time I've ever had to make a video about a controversy. So being able to lean on other content creators as I'm learning is wonderful. And I'm grateful that all of you guys are here while I'm learning. There's still a lot of things that I'm working on. Probably the biggest thing that has been a constant issue with me that I'm working and growing on in my channel is my fact checking and my translation. And it's gotten a lot better than what it is, but there's still some walls that I'm running into. Specifically, it's usually on fast turnaround videos. So, for example, that would be like a news update video or a video where the news comes in and I have to turn around and send that news out, right? And that's because it's important to me to get that information to all of you in a timely manner. And sometimes that interpretation is lost or something is mistranslated. Most commonly, for those of you who have watched my videos before, missile and pierce. A lot of the times, people would think pierce meant missile. And so the two of those terms would get mixed up. Quite frequently as well, I'll mix up magic percent and magic attack. Not because I don't know what they mean, but just because we're talking about such abstract things that it's difficult for me to picture it in my head and say it accurately as I'm talking about it. If that makes sense to anyone, what I just said, then you understand. I'm someone who has difficulty creating an image in their head and going line by line. That way I have to write it down. Some other things we're working on. I've realized recently there's a little bit of a gap in my knowledge between kind of my knowledge and free-to-play players' knowledge. Specifically, the video I just made most recently talked about vision eggs. And for me and the people that I play with, eggs are the bottleneck, right? No matter what, eggs are always the bottleneck. And I didn't realize that free-to-play players literally have like 20,000 eggs sitting on their account, particularly newer free-to-play players, because they, right, don't have the cards to level up. Now, if you're a long-time free-to-play player, you might not have eggs, and that might be very valuable for you. However, newer free-to-play players, that is not as good of a value. So understanding the difference between newer free-to-play, older free-to-play, and the difference between their accounts and my accounts, and in terms of what's relevant, is also something that I'm working on right now. Stream quality is something I'm also working on. You've noticed a lot of changes, and you've also noticed I've started streaming on YouTube. There's a lot of reasons for that, and I'll talk about them a little bit. Twitch is an amazing resource, and I just realized that my summon animation is going off in the lower left-hand corner. Should have turned that off. Twitch is an amazing resource, and Twitch has been really good to me for the last 6 months, 7 months. However, we started noticing a drop-off in terms of viewership as we saw the quality of my stream increasing. And there's a couple reasons for that. One of the other things we noticed is that, you know, we are streaming to a lot of the same people, and we're not really getting to newer people, right? So streaming on YouTube, I'm getting about twice the viewers, and it's a really good way for me to interact with newer viewers, newer players, and people who can watch me on YouTube easier. This is important in a global perspective, right? Because YouTube is easier for people to watch from depending on what country you're in. Because on YouTube, you can adjust the quality of the video. And you can do that on Twitch, but you can't do it all the time. And you can only do it on Twitch permanently if you do have partnered status. So streaming on YouTube makes it a lot easier for my viewers in, say, Brazil, or my viewers in the C region to have access to me and to watch my streams. It also leaves the stream as a video uploaded on YouTube so that if people want to watch my longer form content, they can actually do that. So there's a lot of interesting things going on with that, and I've gotten feedback that people love it, and I've actually seen that people do watch my streams that I've left up on YouTube. So I'm thinking I will continue doing that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We also rolled out the YouTube membership program, right? And that's kind of like an alternative to Twitch subscribing. Basically, it gives everybody access to my videos early, and the price point access is lower, right? So on Twitch, you have to pay $5. On YouTube, you only have to pay $1.99. On YouTube, I also get 70% of the revenue, whereas Twitch, I actually only get 50%. So YouTube is more accessible to people around the world, and that barrier for entry into my content, if you either want to watch it ad-free or you want to support me, is lower, right? So there's a whole bunch of reasons why YouTube, and a lot of people in my American audience might not understand unless they take a look at it from a global perspective, right? YouTube video quality has been going up, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We are loving the quality increase. There are some more surprises coming with that in the near future. Let's talk about what's next. Let's talk about what's coming over the next 2 to 3 months, everyone. There's a lot of special projects. You know, it's not similar to the half-year anniversary banner, but there is a lot of things going on where you will be surprised, I think. Giant has some special projects coming, and there's content I have coming with other content creators that might be unexpected for people. And there's a lot of stuff coming that is very exciting that I don't want to talk about, either because I'm NDA'd or I am like leaving it as a surprise for you guys when it happens. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's Eve are also going to be coming. And as part of my commitment to you guys, I will be streaming on those evenings. Part of the reason I'll be streaming on those evenings is because, you know, I want to support people staying at home during COVID-19. And so if you are going to stay at home, you can have Thanksgiving dinner with Giant and I. We'll probably be chilling here, eating, you know, turkey or something, and just chatting and hanging out. So, you know, I worked every single holiday when I worked at Starbucks for like 6 years, actually, you know, 11 years, because even as a barista, I worked holidays. So it's not something that's new to me. All our family is across the border, or my mom's in Hawaii. So we're just gonna chill here, and we'll be chilling with you guys. Some big goals we have. If we get 200 members on YouTube, we get access to 50 emotes, guys. One of the things about YouTube as well is that you can get more emotes the more people that are members compared to Twitch. So we have 50 emotes that are ready for you guys, and you can actually use them down in the comments section if you want to. If you guys are a YouTube member, please drop your emotes down in the comment section below and show them off. We're going to be working on getting more active in Discord chat. I'm going to try to respond to every comment and not just with a heart. I'm going to work on trying to find some other sponsors. Amazon has been wonderful to me, but I would like to either find some more sponsors, get you guys some more deals that I personally believe in. We're also going to be looking at merchandise potentially soon. And finally, we're going to be preparing for some of the new upcoming gacha games that are coming out. So I did try out Genshin for a while, and honestly, I enjoyed it, but it was like a tease, right? Like I enjoyed the first beginning content of Genshin, and then I did not enjoy like playing or going back to it. So I didn't make content for it because I'm only going to make content for a game that I enjoy. So we're going to be trying out some new games. We'll be trying out the new Octopath Traveler gacha game when it comes out. It is already out in JP right now, and I have fiddled around with it. There's also going to be a Nier Automata gacha game that's going to be coming out as well. So I will be checking that out and playing that as well. Finally, of course, any new Final Fantasy gacha game I will be testing and experimenting with as well. So make sure you guys look forward to that. We are at the end of our video. Thank you so much again, everyone, for helping us hit 2 million viewers. It's a big deal, and I'm greatly appreciative to all of you. As always, make sure you use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins, or go to dig.gs/offer and join our Discord as well. Finally, if you're on YouTube, consider becoming a YouTube member and supporting me. It's one of the best ways to support me, and you do get access to my videos early and ad-free. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.